Welcome to the CCN News Desk. Today we're talking about concealed carry, firearms, and reciprocity laws in Mississippi. Mississippi, home to the longest river in the USA, the Mississippi River. Now hey guys, this is not legal advice. Please consult your state's official government website prior to acting on anything stated in this broadcast. And as always, for the most up-to-date information, please visit Mississippi's reciprocity map on concealedcoalition.com. Let's kick it off with our first question. Kate?
Does Mississippi recognize constitutional carry? Basically, does Mississippi allow you to carry a gun without a permit? Yes, constitutional carry is legal in the state of Mississippi. Does Mississippi allow open carry of guns? Open carry is legal for people over 18 years old without a permit that can legally possess a firearm in Mississippi, with some restrictions. Off-limit areas include things such as schools and bars. The firearm must be carried in a holster, sheath, or scabbard and must be at least partially visible above clothing anywhere that guns are prohibited. Is concealed carry legal in Mississippi? Concealed carry without a permit is legal in Mississippi for anyone legally allowed to own a firearm, as long as the handgun is carried in a holster or sheath. There is no minimum age for permitless concealed carry in Mississippi. How difficult is it to obtain a carry permit in Mississippi? Mississippi is a shall-issue state, so law enforcement must grant your permit if you meet the minimum qualifications.
Can you carry a concealed handgun in a vehicle in Mississippi? Yes, if not prohibited from possessing a handgun. A handgun may be carried upon the person if it is in a sheath, belt holster, or shoulder holster, in a purse, handbag, satchel, or other similar bags, or in a briefcase or fully enclosed case. Can you carry a concealed firearm at roadside rest areas in Mississippi? Yes, it is allowed to carry a concealed firearm at roadside rest areas. Can you carry a concealed firearm in state and national parks, state and national forests, and wildlife management areas in Mississippi? Yes, for anyone permitted to carry a firearm and not engage in criminal activity. Can you carry a concealed firearm in bars and restaurants that serve alcohol in Mississippi? Yes, for anyone permitted to carry a firearm unless posted. However, concealed carry is not allowed in bars or bar areas of restaurants. What has 4 eyes and can't see?
What?
Mississippi.
How does a man from Mississippi hold up his pants?
How?
With a Bible belt. How many states recognize my Mississippi permit? 11 states recognize full reciprocity in Mississippi, and 24 states recognize reciprocity with restrictions in Mississippi. Where can't I carry a concealed firearm in Mississippi? Since this question varies from county to county, we recommend you check your local government's website and visit the Mississippi Reciprocity map on concealedcoalition.com for the most up-to-date information. What is the legal age for handgun purchase and concealed carry permit in Mississippi? The minimum age is 21 years old. Can I bring my concealed firearm to another state when I visit? Yes. Mississippi shares reciprocity with 35 additional states. Please refer to concealedcoalition.com's reciprocity maps for more information.
Can you carry or possess a firearm on hotel property in Mississippi? Not if the hotel owner prohibits it. For a property owner to ban firearms, they must place a conspicuous written notice at a distance of not less than 10 feet that says carrying of a pistol or revolver is prohibited. Contact the hotel about its concealed carry policy. Do you have a duty to notify a police officer that you're carrying a concealed firearm in Mississippi? Nope, you have no duty to inform. However, we recommend that you do so because it is good concealed carry etiquette. Are no weapons allowed signs enforced in Mississippi? Yes, carrying a stun gun, concealed pistol, or revolver may not be allowed in any place at the discretion of the person or entity exercising control over the location by posting a sign stating, carrying of a pistol or revolver is prohibited. Enhanced carry permit holders may carry a concealed handgun into any locations in which the carrying of a concealed weapon is generally prohibited, except that he or she may not carry a concealed weapon into any courtroom during a judicial proceeding or when otherwise prohibited by a judge, any place of nuisance, defined as any place where lewdness or prostitution is conducted or permitted, or where controlled substances are unlawfully used, processed, sold, or delivered more than once, any police, sheriff, or highway patrol station, or any detention facility, prison, or jail. Does Mississippi have any red flag laws? No, there are no red flag laws. Does Mississippi state law define brandishing? There is no definition of brandishing in Mississippi state law. However, if any person having or carrying a dirk, dirk knife, sword, sword cane, or any deadly weapon shall, in the presence of another person, brandish or wield the same in a threatening manner, not in necessary self-defense, or shall in any manner unlawfully use the same in any fight or quarrel, they shall be guilty of a deadly weapons offense. In prosecutions under this section, it shall not be necessary that any gun, pistol, or other firearm be loaded or in condition to be discharged. Does Mississippi have laws regarding carrying a concealed firearm while using alcohol or chemical substances? This is not addressed in Mississippi state statutes. What do you call a stoner's wife?
What?
Mrs. Hippie.
How do you know when you're staying in a Mississippi hotel?
How?
When you call the front desk and say, "I've got a leak in my sink," and the person at the front desk says, "Go ahead." Can you concealed carry weapons other than handguns in Mississippi with a concealed carry license? Yes. You can carry a stun gun or concealed handgun with a concealed carry permit. Is it legal to own a taser or a stun gun in Mississippi? Yes, a concealed carry permit is required to carry a stun gun or taser, but not to purchase them. Off-limit areas for concealed carry handguns also apply to stun guns. Is it legal to buy or use chemical spray or pepper spray in Mississippi? Yes, it is legal in Mississippi. Does Mississippi have magazine capacity restrictions for handguns? No, Mississippi does not have magazine capacity restrictions. Does Mississippi have ammunition restrictions? No, Mississippi does not have ammunition restrictions.
Does Mississippi issue concealed carry licenses to non-residents? Yes, standard permits can be issued to non-residents. The applicant must either already possess a valid permit from another state, be an active duty member of the military station in Mississippi, or be a retired law enforcement officer establishing residency in the state. If the applicant is between the ages of 18 and 21 years old and a member of the military, he or she must have a valid Mississippi driver's license or ID card issued by the Department of Public Safety. Does Mississippi allow the public to access concealed carry registry information through public records law? There is no public access to this information. However, information for law enforcement is available. Is a permit required to purchase a handgun in Mississippi? A permit is not required to purchase a handgun in Mississippi. Are background checks required for private gun sales in Mississippi? No, private firearms transfers are not subject to background check requirements. State and federal purchasing prohibitions still apply. Do handguns need to be registered in Mississippi? No, handguns do not need to be registered in Mississippi. What is the minimum age to possess and transport a handgun in Mississippi? Any person over the age of 18 and legally entitled to carry a firearm may do so within the confines of his or her own home, place of business, on real property associated with the home or business, or within any motor vehicle.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thanks for tuning into CCN, your Concealed Coalition Network, helping you protect what matters most. I'm Kate.
And I'm Sam.
And remember to be a guardian always and a warrior when needed.